explain me what you do and what you need help with?
Sure. So I own a company called The App Guys that does custom software development. So we do custom apps, and those are 20,000 to 150,000 or more.
Okay.
And then we have a template app program where we have like 20, 30 pre-built features, a great dashboard. Takes us less than 30 days to get those out. We charge $2,000 for those. And,
Okay.
and those are like good for retail, restaurants, coaches, speakers, authors. And we're focusing on the latter, really, coaches, speakers, authors.
Coaches, speakers, authors.
People who need a content hub. Yeah. And the selling point, by the way, if I could kind of get rid of a barrier and objection right away, what I'll hear from people sometimes is, oh, well, because you can have your YouTube feed in, your audio, podcasts, PDFs, a discussion wall, stuff like that. And people will say, oh, well, you can do most of that inside of a Facebook group, which is true. You can't do push notifications inside of a Facebook group. That's one major difference. But the big difference is the way you're able to organize the hub and the fact that the app is exclusive to you. So where, let's say you have a Facebook group of 10,000 people, which a lot of people have a Facebook group that big. The reason those people would want an app, a template app, is for the 500 to 1,000 people that are your biggest fans.
Yes. And
you want to be in their pocket, and you're going to increase their lifetime value. So that's why somebody would buy that app. But yeah, so that's what we're doing.
So that app is 2,000.
Yep.
Correct? Okay. So do you have an affiliate program in place right now or not?
Yes. Yeah, 20 to 50%.
20 to 50%. Okay.
Of the setup fee, which is the 2,000. Setup
fee. Okay. So if I am an affiliate for you, and like, can you describe me the process? Like, what happened? I sent traffic to your website. What happened? Like, do they need to have a phone call with you or your sales guy, or they can buy directly from the website? How does that work? How did the conversion happen?
Yeah, we would convert them on the phone, or at least we would convert them, and then we would be on the phone with them because it is hands-on. We're helping set up a custom design and all of that. But yeah, the process is contacting us. The client or the lead contacts us. We give them a simple, like 1-2 page contract and an invoice. Yeah.
Okay. And in terms of infrastructure, like, how do you know that lead came from me?
There's one of two ways. My ideal is that we get an introduction from the affiliate.
Okay.
The affiliate sends us the info. And then we're able to obviously have things parsed out really easily and recorded that way. Otherwise, it's a simple, who referred you.
Okay.
And then
so you ask basically, like just
yeah.
So if the client don't mention who referred him, they won't know that I sent that customer. You won't know.
But we do ask. Yeah.
Oh, you do ask. Okay. So what it feels to me is that your affiliate program function more like a referral program more than an affiliate program, because the reporting tracking side is kind of missing.
That's fair to say, yeah.
And that could be for people who can send you a lot of traffic. That can be an issue, because the best affiliate buy that traffic. The best way they buy. If you want to leverage affiliate, you have to find people who can pay for that traffic. And if they are not able, if they can't track that conversion, they won't promote that offer for sure.
Okay.
So that's one thing. How do people find your affiliate program? How do I find about your program?
Yeah, I mean, it's usually people that that we are talking to one-on-one, and then we'll send them our info.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
Are you
not,
promoting your affiliate program?
no.
Okay, so one thing you could do, you said your target market are coach, speaker, consultant. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing you can do is create a list of 100 people who you know have email list with that target market. Let's say, for example, business coaches, like, or coach for like marketing coaches for coaches, people
Yeah.
who teach coaches how to market themselves. You go to them and you say, listen, we have that offer. That's a price point. We're giving 20, 30, 50% commission if you introduce us to your, to your tribe, to your people.
Mm-hmm.
But you need some kind of infrastructure where they know they can be tracked. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Because I can tell you that there are people out there who have email lists with that target market, like people who market to consultants and coaches, and they might be interested
Sure.
by what you have, because that would be for them some passive income or extra income. But you need to have the infrastructure. You need to be able to track those sales, and you need to go to them, because they know that's the biggest mistake I see people who have affiliate programs. They don't market and promote their affiliate program. You have to reach out. So, pay someone to create a database of 100 to 100 people of people who have email list with speaker, coach, consultant, and send them a video, like quick video, quick video, and introduce yourself, present the program, and you might get some good response from that.
Cool. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Very cool.
Was helpful?
Very helpful. Thank you.
Does that bring any other thought or question?
Yeah. Now, I mean, I guess aside from ClickFunnels, what's a good way of tracking referral or affiliates?
Because you're offering a service, you won't be able to use services like ClickBank or Commission Junction. I will have to look into that, because it's a particular kind of offering.
Yeah.
And I never promoted apps like service like that, like what you're offering. So I'll have to look into that. But there are ways to track that. Like there will be ways for you to track it easily.
And I mean, worst case scenario, I could use ClickFunnels.
Could you use Click? I guess you could. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
We could have like a landing page or whatever with a free resource, a free consultation, whatever it is. We intake the name and the email, and the affiliate links would be tracked, connected to those.
Yeah. That'll be the first step. Yeah, sending people to a landing page when they can sign up, and cookie the affiliate, so that you know that person come from that affiliate, and then you guys do the selling. And one thing I forgot to tell you is, as an affiliate, if I send you traffic and leads, because if I'm sending traffic to a landing page where you're gonna capture emails, okay, from my subscriber, I'm gonna capture my subscriber email, I wanna make sure you're gonna do a good job at closing them. So you have to sell them that too. We know what we're doing, here's how we go about it. We're gonna treat your people very well, and we have a track record of converting prospect into customer for our product.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You need to be, I will even say, you need to be able to give me data, like, on average, that's how many people we close. Obviously, we're not making any guarantee, but you have some data to reassure them that you know what you're doing when it comes to closing. Because in your case, when it comes to affiliate marketing, it can be a tough one to convince affiliate, because obviously there's several steps to the conversion process. It's not just like I'm sending traffic to an offer and people buy or they don't buy.
Yeah.
Like, sending traffic, they have to sign up, and then you guys have to do a good job at converting them to customers.
I mean, we could, though, clean up that process. We could make it where they buy, and we even have a financing option or whatever. You know how it's super easy to do that. We could have a landing page where people can see all the info, they buy, and then we schedule the setup call, the orientation after that.
Because that could become your front-end offer that affiliate would actually promote. Like
that'd be more attractive to affiliates.
Absolutely. Yeah, like for example, there's several ways to go about it. You could do, like let's say, you could sell information like a course or something like that that's tied to whatever you're going to offer next.
Yeah.
Or a smaller version of your main offering. That would be $97, $47. And you will give, for example, people, your affiliate, $100 flat CPA. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But you have to know your number.
I obviously have to think through that offer, but yes.
You have to know that for every people who buy the low ticket front end offer, you will convert X number of bigger ticket item. And if you know those number, you can say, okay, I'm going to give you $100, $200 flat for every $47 sale. And now you're becoming an extremely attractive proposition for affiliates.
Say that again. Did you say $100 for a $47 sale?
For example, just an example. If you know your number, if the number works for you, because you know that every front-end customer will buy X number of high-ticket product.
Right.
And you know that at $100 flat, you're still profitable, you're still extremely profitable, you can tell affiliate, listen, it's a $47 front-end offer, and I will give you $100 flat commission for every sale. Now you become an extremely attractive proposition for affiliates. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because now you're sending their EPC through the roof by
yeah, right. And I'm saying, hey, my acquisition cost is this much anyway. So why not give some of it to an affiliate? Yeah. That's pretty interesting. Okay.
It's a different way to look at it. It's a different mindset. It's a really different mindset. And to be able to play that game, you need to know your number beforehand and have the mindset, I'm going to figure out how can I give as much money as possible to an affiliate, because I know that will make my program attractive, and I can leverage people who actually can send me an exponential amount of traffic, targeted traffic.
So as far as a tripwire offer, what is this? You already know that now. We're leaving custom apps out of this conversation because that's a totally different game. We're talking about the $2,000 template apps. So we already know that's the end goal, is that $2,000. So as far as the tripwire offer, what's the sweet spot as far as pricing for an affiliate? Does an affiliate want to hear that I have a $100 offer, a $50 offer, a $20 offer? Like what tends to be a sweet spot?
Are you talking about the price for the customer or the commission or the commission?
The price for the customer that they're marketing.
Obviously, the lowest the front end price, the more conversion they can expect. Okay, so for example, if your front end offer is $10 and you're giving me $30 commission, it's an attractive proposition because it's a low ticket item, and I know I'm going to sell a lot of it, so I'm going to do a lot of $30 or $40 flat commission. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
However, if we're on the $47, $67 and you're giving $100 or $120 commission, it's still an attractive position. It's more about the multiple. How much more can you give? How much more can you give above that front end price?
So theoretically, if I had a $1 tripwire
Mm-hmm.
and I paid out a $5 commission, that's great.
No, I would say for because I've promoted offer like that. For $1, below $5 should be minimum $20.
All right. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to dig out, is understanding what do the clicks tend to cost an affiliate, to where what's their
Yeah,
threshold of
yeah,
profitability. All right, that makes sense.
yeah. Because yeah, anything below that is not attractive. It's not doesn't really make sense.
So for me,
However, at 67 front end, they
yeah,
might accept $100 commission because they know that it's much higher.
cool.
But again, something I want to tell you is don't do anything you don't feel comfortable with, because at the end you don't want to bring bankrupt yourself. Okay, you want to
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
So
Yeah,
you start small, and first you change your mindset. You're like, okay, let's see how can I give more money to affiliates so that I get good affiliates who can actually send a lot of traffic, and you start from there. You start little and you build from there.
cool. All right. Well, yeah, you've given me a lot to think about. I'll have to start working on an offer now to get something like this out. This sounds
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
really strong idea.
Can be a game changer for you. It can really
Totally.
be a game changer because there are people out there who have traffic and they are looking for offers. So in your niche, particularly in your niche,
B2B, you mean?
yeah, like selling consultant, coach, speakers,
I see. Great.
and, I think you're gonna do great if you come up with some good like front end offer that we promoted by affiliates. Could be great.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
was helpful.
Yeah, definitely.
What did you get? Like, what did you get from that call?
Um, that we need to be aggressive in going after affiliates, that we need to build something out that's super attractive to affiliates, and that we should probably clean up our conversion process
Yep.
too, to make that automated and
Yeah.
take the friction out of that so that it's more attractive
Yeah.
to affiliate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good
And then
stuff.
I also need to build a multi-tiered offer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be worth it. It would definitely be worth it.
Great.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm glad. I'm glad that was helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm
Yeah.
still recording, but I'll send you this and you can cut it however
Awesome.
you want. So what do you have like a network of affiliates? What's your, I know some guys do that, or where's your, where do you land?
What do you mean? Like, where do I find affiliates? That's what you say?
Do you have a network of affiliates that follow you and that you send offers to and they go and?
No, I have lists. I have email lists in different niches to promote offers.
Okay, so you do affiliate stuff. I
So
see.
I do affiliate stuff on one side, and then the whole speaking consulting is quite new.
Yeah.
So people find me, people hear about me because they know I've been doing it